Thank you. Thank you. Festive, you feel festive? Yeah. Here I am, just back from a trip down memory lane. I'm not kidding. This morning I had to meet my son's teacher. And it reminded me, remember when you were in school? As I passed by the gym, for example, I couldn't help remembering that old gym teacher, 6'2", rippling muscles, pencil-thin mustache. I think her name was Miss Rory. No, stop it, please. Then I finally got to meet Kevin's teacher, Ms. Kimball, and she showed me into the teacher's lounge to discuss Kevin. The teacher's lounge. You know, when I was a kid, I thought it was like a real lounge. You know, you'd open the door, you'd see Wayne Newton in there singing Dunkish Jane. Darling Dunkish Jane, come on into the teacher's lounge here. Come on in here. Anyway, Miss Kimball sat me down, and she said she thought Kevin was a terrific kid. I said, well, thank you so much. And she thought he was doing great. And I said, thank you. But she said, you know, sometimes he seems to drift off and go into his own world, and he's not paying attention or anything. And I said, excuse me, did you say something? Enough of that. Tonight, we're in the here, and we're in the now, and we've got great people here. So speaking of school, head of the class, Brian Robbins, will be here. Musical guest, Go West. And of course, not only tonight, but every night, we've got Billy Vera and the Beaters. Your clothes, you're getting some good clothes.
I'm telling you, free stuff, man. There's nothing like it. I'm changing my name to America's Guest.
The lovely Lisa Canning. Okay, now I want to play with my favorite new toy. You may have seen this console. We've had it here before, but this is a hot little console. And what this thing does, it turns a regular console into a voice-actuated sound effects unit. So now all I have to do, literally, is describe a sound into this machine. It's a brand new machine right here. I describe a sound into this machine. It automatically becomes a sound effect. Now watch this. Raymond Burr at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner. All right. Tammy Faye Baker taking off her makeup at night. That's one. George Burns lighting the candles on his birthday cake. Forest fire, yeah, good, yeah, like... Vice President Dan Quayle thinking. Shirley MacLaine thinking. And here's the last sound effect. Carl Malden sneezing. They'll do a little work on this. It'll be fantastic. I love toys like this. Speaking of toys, I thought, you know, toys. I wanted to be a hero for my 4-year-old nephew, so I wanted to buy him a red wagon. They don't sell red wagons anymore. They sell this. It's a box of red wagon parts. Now, I was told that a child of 10 can put this thing together, right? So this child of 10 spent about 4 hours trying to put just the wheels together. And so I started thinking, let's grab somebody out of the audience. Lisa, who do you have? Anybody?
All the way from the third third row, Rick. This is Mark.
Hi, Mark. How you doing, buddy?
Real good.
Hi, Mark. Now, they say a child of 10 can put this thing together. So I've got all of the tools you need. I've got all the parts to the red wagon. I'll give you, Mark, $200 if you can put this red wagon together before the end of the show.
Okay.
Will you take it? I'll try. The challenge. Who's going to lead the challenge? You can start right now. Lisa, don't help him. No help from the audience. You've got all the tools you need to start putting it together. We'll check back and forth with you and see how you're coming along. $200, cash on the line, and I'll give this to my 4-year-old nephew, all right? Okay. Is it a deal? Be right back with Brian Robbins, the head of the class. See you.
Starring Rick Dees. Brought to you by Edge Shaving Gel. For less irritation, you've got the edge.
This is not what you want in a shave. Now you've got the edge. This is the shave with 6 rich lubricants. This is the shave that reduces irritation. This is the shave. For less irritation, you've got the edge.
When always women look for protection, they can see that the other leading maxis can stay wet on top. But Always and Always Plus are the only ones with dry weave, a unique top sheet. Because it pulls moisture through into the pad and locks it there to help keep the surface clean and dry. Always and Always Plus, the only maxis with dry weave, give you a clean, dry feeling, always.
Most of our personal injury cases don't wind up here in court because we're usually able to reach a fair settlement for everyone involved. But let me tell you something. We're not afraid to do battle in here if we don't think our client is being offered every financial benefit the law allows. It makes the insurance companies take you seriously. I know it, they know it, and now you know it.
Paul, Dean, and Powell help people who've been injured in an accident. Call 227-6722. They're in your corner.
The children of Romania. They live in desperation. No healthy foods, no loving hugs. But there is hope inside, and you can take part in helping these children. Hello, I'm Channel 2 News anchor Julie Emrey. This Sunday at 6, find out how you can make a difference in the life of a Romanian child. Help the children. Watch the Northwest Heroes Telethon for the Northwest medical teams going to Romania. Join us Sunday night at 6 on
Welcome back. I'd like to meet a wonderful actor who plays this rebel with a brain, Eric Mardian, on ABC's Head of the Class. Here's Brian Robbins.
You know, this was not what I was going to wear tonight, but I saw them carrying your wardrobe down the elevator and I had the same color jacket, so I was stuck wearing my overalls.
Look at this. We're going to do a little farming after the show, I believe.
Yeah.
You look great. You got some fans here. All right, let's get right into it. I hear you hate the Lakers.
Oh. No, wait. No.
We got a mixed group here. It's okay.
No, easy. I don't hate the Lakers. I respect the Lakers. I love Magic Johnson, and he's kind of
that sounds extremely artificial.
But,
I'm sorry.
but wait. I'm a Clipper fan. You know,
Clippers are good. Clippers are good. That's all right.
You must be related to someone on the Clippers.
Donald Sterling's wife right out here, yeah. But you hate the Lakers.
Look.
So Major Clippers.
Sure.
Well, good. I'll kick your ass after the show. Now, you see, when you start talking about sports, You get passionate about these things. You're Magic and Kareem and all this stuff.
I'm very passionate about it. As a matter of fact, you know the Clippers have had their shares of problems, but there was a game last year where they were playing the Pistons, and it was a close game, and it turns out they won the game. But it was one of the worst officiated games I ever saw in my life. Now, I have very good seats for the Clippers, which aren't hard to get.
You got the Jack.
Yeah, I got the Jack Nicholson seats, but I'm the ghetto version. They're across town. But anyway, I was watching this game, and it was very close. It was the fourth quarter, and the official just made this horrible call right in front of my face. That was obvious. And I started yelling. I got a little upset, and I was saying, I was like, that's a horrible call. You suck. You suck. That's a horrible call. And the guy turned around and said to me, I've seen your acting, and it sucks, too. I was like, all right.
Chris, you don't think they can hear you, you don't think they can hear you.
Yeah, and he heard me. He heard me good.
Now, you play a genius on Head of the Class. What kind of student were you really in school? Now, Brian, tell the truth.
I wasn't a genius. I wasn't a great student in school. I was smart, but I didn't love school. I wasn't one of those kids who could sit in the classroom for a long time.
And did you get in trouble?
I got a little bit of trouble. I got suspended a couple of times. I got suspended once for forging my absence slip. You know the absence slip they give out in school? I took it home and typed it in, and for 2 months, I think I was gone.
I had like a whole glove box full of them, Rick was not here today because he had like a lobotomy. And...
Oh, not those kind. I'm talking about the official computerized school.
You went all the way.
I'm not talking about my mom's. No, yeah.
This is kind of like the character you are on TV. I mean, he's a genius. He could do that.
Yes.
And you go out and talk to students, though, about staying in school and all that.
About the importance of education, staying in school. Matter of fact, I'm starting a program called Education for the Next Generation, which is going to be a national stay-in-school day.
Good job.
And it'll take place one day next year, and we're going to get 50 celebrities, athletes. Hopefully some Lakers will go. Not maybe now.
Clippers, too.
Clippers, and we're going to go talk one in each state across the country and talk to kids about the importance of staying in school. And the whole thing's going to be filmed and made into a documentary and made available to every school district in the country. So
great job. Yeah. Great job. I mean, you... No. Let's give him a... Hey, that's great. There you go. One more time. Hey, that's great.
They're so sincere.
You can put your hands on this audience and feel the warmth of their sincerity. You really can.
Right here.
Yeah, they're so sincere. They're wonderful. Free tickets and everything.
Yeah.
But actually, they are a great audience tonight. You travel all over the place talking to kids and
a lot of flying, a lot of traveling around.
Somebody told me you sat next to Jessica Hahn on a plane. Is that true?
Yes.
What happened? I'm dying to know,
I was flying back from New York, and I hook into my seat, and I'm kind of tired, and I see this lady walk in, and she sits down in the seat next to me, and I'm going, God, she looks familiar. Jessica Hahn. So we start talking, and, of course, I want to ask her all these questions, but I don't know how. And all of a sudden, she starts opening up to me about her Playboy spread that she did, and how she's so excited about this Playboy spread.
Now, this is after the Jim Baker.
Yeah, this is after all that.
Okay,
and
right.
I mean, right in the middle, she was still, in the news every day, and she's so excited because she's so artsy, and I was like, yeah, Playboy artsy, yeah, okay. And we're getting ready to land, and all of a sudden, she breaks out the Polaroids from the session.
No,
Honest to God. Honest, I swear.
She broke out the Polaroid?
A stack of them with a rubber band around. I'm like, look, blew my mind. So I got like a sneak preview, and then we landed, we got off the plane, and unexpectedly, my parents came to pick me up at the airport. And I was like, Mom, Dad, this is my new friend Jessica.
Right. Your dad said, let me see those Polaroids. That's great. Wow. Nice.
I should have took one, too. I wish I would have
I wish you had. I'd have shown it right here on TV.
I bet you would have.
A real ratings grabber, I tell you. You just did a TV movie.
Yes, I did a TV movie called Lights Out, and it'll be on sometime in the fall with all the cute little kids on television from the Wonder Years and Full House and Family Matters, and it's a camp thing, and I play their counselor.
Well, I tell you what, you're the head of our class. In fact, a lot of people would like to meet you right here. If you could go out and kind of press the flesh a little bit.
Okay.
Brian. Sign that wall of shame. Good job, man. Thank you. Now, Robin, yes, that's right. That's right.
Who thinks about their lawn in January? People who want great values at Sears pre-season lawn and garden sale.
Working off-season with their suppliers means Sears can bring you great values, like this 12-horsepower lawn tractor with 5 speeds and 38-inch mower deck. What a great price for Craftsman quality.
And there's this 5-horsepower Craftsman 2 power-propelled lawnmower at a great closeout price. Both have a 2-year warranty. And there's much more. Only at Sears now.
Yeah, I'll call you back.
When the diagnosis is minor sore throat pain, the physician's desk reference lists maximum strength Sucrets for soothing anesthetic relief.
Feels better.
Sucrets, soothing medicine for sore throat pain.
I can't fly with this head cold.
Take Actifed.
Of the 3 leading cold medicines once sold by prescription, only one comes in its original maximum full prescription strength formula. Only Actifed.
You okay?
Yeah, this stuff really works.
As I was saying, there are no two ways about it. You've got to go where the action is, and you've certainly got to be ready. And that means packing that little extra in your hip pocket. Because when it starts, there will be plenty of action. Yes, sir, white interior house paint at $3.95 a gallon. Why, that's almost 1/2 off.
Ralph Miles Liquidator, a fantastic adventure you'll want to experience.
It's what dreams are made of.
Winter weather plays a commanding role in all of our lives. So at Channel 2 News, we'll make sure you know what the weather is going to do. Rely on weathermen Jim Bosley, Jim Little, David Apple, and Matt Safino. On Channel 2 News and throughout the day on KATU, we'll give you reports as often as necessary to keep you informed of the latest weather and road conditions. Apple, Bosley, Little, Safino. For the most experience in forecasting Northwest weather, your family can count on the team spirit of Channel 2 News.
When Mike's friend dates Mike's ex, he's mad.
I haven't regretted our breakup for a minute.
A new growing pain.
Good. Me? Either.
Right after the Wonder Years, Wednesday night.
You know, any reporter will tell you one thing, that Billy's great. But a reporter will tell you one other thing, too, that they'd like to find themselves in the middle of a headline story just as it breaks. And obviously, I'm no reporter, but it happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I happened to be up in the Northwest in a little town called Red Junction, Oregon. And you never heard about this because it was all hushed up and everything. But luckily, I had a camera crew with me, and what you're about to see is simply unbelievable. This once peaceful little community has almost overnight become a ghost town. The majority of its citizens vacating their homes, fearful of the terror that only a week ago emerged from the woods. It's not Bigfoot or some alien being. No, no. It's much worse. I talked to Orrin Lapidus of the Red Junction toy manufacturing plant.
Look, we're a small rural company. How are we supposed to know that those turtles that do karate would be such a big hit, and that we'd be left with thousands of our cute little teddies? We released the teddies into the woods, but we never dreamed that the state would use those old abandoned caves to dump nuclear waste. The teddies came alive.
Starving. They came to town in search of food. And then they went after the people. Thank goodness for the hunters. Dozens arrived to push back the menace. And many of them never came back. But as dedicated sportsmen, they welcomed the once-in-a-lifetime shot at this unique but deadly game. woman in town who was actually pleased that the teddy bears came. And, how you doing?
Oh, well, so far so good. Oh, yeah, teddy bears sure enough are good eating, and
Really?
their fur is worth a pretty penny, too.
Well,
You got to knock them out first.
Oh.
And you just skin it like so.
Wait, hold on. He's still alive.
Stop it. Die.
What are you...
Oh, don't worry. He'll go in a minute when I get the innards out. There. Oh, a little shake and bake, and you got yourself a meal.
Most of the teddy bears have been killed. Townspeople are beginning to return. An eerie mood hangs over this community as the hunters leave. The citizens are rightly asking themselves, what will it be next? What can I tell you? What can I tell you? You know, England has given birth to a lot of great pop duos, and now history repeats itself once again as we welcome their latest import. Here is Go West.
Just as you cut me to the bone.
Lisa. Richard. Wow. Nice. Nice. Give it to him. Hold on, the baby's up. Now that song is from the Pretty Woman soundtrack before you even see Julia Roberts' legs. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, that's right.
Last time that's a tough one. Oh, man, last time I talked to you, speaking of Julia Roberts, you both said that if you could share a screen kiss, it would be with Julia. You still feel that way?
Yeah, not both at the same time, man.
Yeah. Kinky. You're from England. Where are you from in England?
West London. A place called Kingston and a place called Killington.
Not far from Edward.
Yes, someone from Kingston?
Yes, they come from all over the world to be on this show. Yes. You would both like to get into acting, do I understand, right?
I don't know where you heard that from. No, not really. My one experience of having to speak on camera was a nightmare, so I'm not too sure.
This is your second.
Yeah, right.
Let's get better. Let's get much better. What's your favorite thing about America? What thing do you do here that you can't do in England?
Eat, yeah. Get around and eat well.
Really? The sun?
Yeah, the sun. Can't you tell?
You look great. You're just a tan man.
Well, thank you very much.
You're just
hours in makeup.
Yeah.
Two sex gods right here.
Well.
From the Pretty Woman soundtrack.
Well, thank you.
Now, Peter does a great ghost voice, don't you? Kind of a ghost sound. Somebody told you to do a ghost voice?
I have a low voice, if that's what you mean.
Take us to the break with that. Just Into the Night, starring...
Into the Night, starring Rick Dees.
We'll be right back. Stay here. We got tabletop history coming up.
A night for Excedrin PM.
Today was sure no Mother's Day.
It's expired.
Daddy, you let me.
The company's moving us. So?
So I can't sleep and my head aches.
When just a pain reliever isn't enough, you want Excedrin PM. Strong aspirin-free headache medicine plus a second ingredient to help you sleep. Tonight, Excedrin PM. Headache medicine, and it helps you sleep. Also in caplets and liquid.
Just what is the PB in new PB Max? PB don't mean pineapple beanie. It's barracuda or parachute buffalo. PB don't mean prehistoric barber or pig basketball. PB means peanut butter. Lots of real peanut butter in pure milk chocolate with the crunch of a whole grain cookie. Now that's maximum satisfaction. Even if you're as mean as the Pottstown Barbarian, you'll be pleased in one powerful bite. PB Max, we mean peanut butter.
I've discovered an easy way to forecast a healthy life with the Providence Guide to Healthier Living. Well, this guide helps me with information concerning cholesterol, fat, sodium, even instructions on reading food labels. You'll find good ideas for exercise and weight control, plus a wide variety of healthy recipes. My favorite is the chicken tostada. So thanks to Providence Medical Center, Thriftway stores, and KATU, it's easy to live a healthier life.
You can pick up your Healthier Living Guide beginning January 2nd at your Thriftway store.
You watch Channel 2 News to get information. Information that can often make a difference in our community.
When we told you about the poor safety record of teenage drivers, we offered a contract for safe driving that could save lives. Your response was tremendous. Over 1,000 of you wrote in for the contract, hopefully leading to a generation of safer drivers.
We see the spirit of the Northwest in all of you, taking the initiative to make our community a safer place.
A gunshot shattered the silence of the mansion, and as a man lay dead, Hollywood's first family had blood on its hands. Christian Brando charged with mindless murder, his sister Cheyenne out of her mind in a mental institution, and Marlon Brando in the center of it all.
It should be Marlon with his hands up, not my son.
The whole story, bloodshed at Brando's.
Wednesday night at 7:30 on KATU Channel 2.
Let's see what's going on with Mark. You know, the guy, a child of 10, could build this little red wagon. How's it going, Mark?
Oh, doing okay.
There is $200. 2 crisp new Hundies now. Yeah. And I left you all the tools you need. You got both of them there.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, but if you ask anybody what their most boring subject in high school was, most say history. Researchers went out and found out it's history. That's because usually it's taught in a boring way. The truth is, history is fascinating. It just needs to be demonstrated the way it really happened. Let me show you what I mean. This is called tabletop history. That's what at least the name I have for it, because you see, history doesn't have to be boring. For example, years and years people have wondered why the great French General Napoleon always had his hand tucked in his jacket. Really? Okay. Now, after carefully rereading his journals, we know why. In 1492, Queen Isabella of Spain commissioned Christopher Columbus to sail the ocean blue and prove that the Earth was not flat. And when the great explorer returned from his voyage, he made an interesting discovery. The Earth was round. Queen Isabella was flat. When people think of Holland, for example, they think of tulips and windmills and the renowned Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh. And most people believe that Van Gogh cut off his ear in a fit of rage when he got jilted by his love. They're wrong. This is what really happened. History. History the way it really was. The world famous Leaning Tower of Pisa. Most believe that the Leaning Tower was built straight and over time began to lean into the earth, and that's wrong. In fact, it was originally built like this on its side, and it was called the Lying Tower of Pisa. But then many years later, Sophia Loren came jogging by.
That's some leaning tower.
Tabletop history. History the way it should be learned. And I recommend this to all you teachers. My next guest is a noted psychiatrist and lecturer who has studied the psychology of dirty words. She's even written a book on the subject entitled The Mind is a Four-Letter Word. Please welcome Dr. Joan Miles. Thank you so much for being here. And I wish my doctor looked like you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
So, tell me about these dirty words.
Well, Rick, there really are no dirty words. Just people who think they're dirty.
Explain.
You see, everyone has certain thoughts that they associate with certain words. To explain better what I mean, let's play a game called free association.
All right. Okay, how do you play that?
It's simple. I say a word, and you say the first thing that,
Pops in my mind.
Exactly.
I've seen that before. Okay, fine.
Very
Here we go.
good. Let's begin. Park.
Trees.
Kitten.
Hot.
Big.
Hello.
Wind.
Fast.
Room.
1 hour.
What about mirror? Mirror.
Almost 6 minutes over time here on the show here. Doctor, I certainly hope this interview has been wonderful for you as much as it has been for me. And I really appreciate you being on the show. And Dr. Joan Miles. That's all. Thank you. Be right back. I want you to meet the committee.
So, I see you discovered the salsa. Discovered it. I haven't moved away from it all night. Well, you're the expert. What do you think? Definitely didn't get it from a jar. How do you know? Easy. The chilies, they're roasted. So? So the ones in the jars I usually steam peel. Yeah. Oh, it tastes fresh. Chunky. Yeah. And the onions are just... Oh, I don't believe this. I've eaten the whole bowl. Relax. There's more over there. Where?
Ortega salsa. You'll never know it comes out of a jar.
Hey, what's with the 2 bottles? You gonna wash your hair twice? Oh, funny. It's shampoo and conditioner. Maybe you've heard of them. Yeah, I use them, but I get them both in 1 bottle with Per Plus. That's great, but I gotta use dandruff shampoo. Yeah, me too. And that's why I got Per Plus for dandruff. Let me see that. Dandruff shampoo plus conditioner in 1. Hey, my hair's clean, easy to manage, no flakes. Beautiful. So let's go.
Dandruff control, Pert Plus. Great hair, no flakes, no fuss.
Once a year, and only once a year, the Men's Warehouse has a sale. Save 30 to 50% on suits, sport coats, and slacks. It takes a Men's Warehouse sale to beat a Men's Warehouse price. I guarantee it.
The 1991 Hondas are here, and we are dealing at Beaverton Honda with a huge inventory. I'm Bob Lamphere. You can choose the Honda that fits your needs, an economical Civic, stylish Accord, or an exciting Prelude, and we will tailor our prices to fit your budget. We make having a new Honda easy with a courteous sales staff, competitive financing, low prices, and an award-winning service department at Beaverton Honda in downtown Beaverton.
Were you happy with your Christmas gifts this year? Not really? Well, you're not alone. Tomorrow on AM Northwest, we'll meet some folks who say they've received the worst Christmas presents ever. How do you accept something you hate graciously? Join us for a fun hour on AM Northwest.
What did you do to the car?
Wednesday, when Vinny borrows Doogie's car, they get a crash course in honesty.
What did you tell him? The truth, as I remembered it, with a few embellishments.
And all new Doogies. And on Married People, here's Daddy.
Daddy likes you.
Cindy, he shot at me.
If he didn't like you, he wouldn't have missed.
A gun nut, what fun. Wednesday. The big day's almost here.
Not like he yelled.
And Jesse's all shook up.
Look like a hunk of burning bride, baby.
And all new Full House Friday.
You know, Lisa and I were just talking about, you know, it's the young people who really set the styles and the clothes and the music and the movies. But we sometimes forget about the older citizens. They've got a lot to say. And that's why earlier I sat down with Maurice and Marge and Rhoda and Flavia. They're just 4 average ladies. I collectively call them the committee. And the fun started when I first asked them where they first learned the facts of life.
In the bushes.
In the bushes. Mark, how about you?
I've been married since I was 16. Oh, so
your husband
my
talked to you about?
husband pretty well taught me a few things I didn't know.
Rhoda?
Well, I didn't even reach puberty till I was over 16, so I was young, mother was dead, and in the house there were a lot of dirty books. And, you know, my cousin and I eating apples all night long, we were going through this book.
So wait a minute, don't tell
And
me.
so we read, no, nothing happened. That's the way how I learned, you know, how to do this, how about the black masses, they used to be called, I don't know how you call it in this country.
Yeah, orgies.
Orgies. You know, and all of those things.
If you need any help, I'll just fall in here with you. Maurice, your first boyfriend. You remember his name?
God, forget it.
Did you end up marrying him?
No.
Marge.
It was a hot day, real hot day, and we wrestled around in the back seat of the car till I had on a skirt. It didn't have nylon or polyester or that stuff. When well, now, nothing happened. Nothing happened. But by that night,
Love you.
he was blonde and blue-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened to be summertime, beginning of spring, and he's passing by my window, my amateur window, and he gives me a wink. Daddy was not home, off we go. And here he grabs me, and he's kissing me. And you know what? He almost looked like you.
Fantasy time. You wake up tomorrow morning, you're 21 years old again. What's the first thing you want to do?
Back to the bushes.
Think about this. What has been the happiest day of your life?
When my third husband asked me to marry him. Thought I was finished.
They're great. Love them. We got a tremendous number of super guests on our show, but once in a while, we run across a star who won't appear on our show no matter what. And isn't that awful? Really? I mean, come on. So I had an idea. What if we offered these exclusive stars a show of appreciation, a token of gratitude, a bribe? So tonight, Prince Charles, I know you're watching. I've tried to get you on the show, Prince Charles. Here's what we're going to give you if you come on this show exhibited by the beauteous Lisa Canning. Ah, a Monarchs Make Better Lovers mug. A bumper sticker that reads, my other horse-drawn carriage is a horse-drawn carriage. Yes. Look, it's a lazy throne. Ooh, Can you imagine Prince Charles being back in that? Mm-hmm. Oh, look here for you too, Prince. A pair of earmuffs, custom designed just for you. Earmuffs for the Prince. Ooh. Look, so you don't hurt your arm continually lifting your heavy scepter. We built you a wiffle scepter. Look at this. Oh, we've got something special for you, Prince. If you just come on the show, a T-shirt that says, Mommy got the crown, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt. And finally, let me tell you something, Prince Charles. We know you play a lot of polo, so we got a solid gold athletic cup for you. To protect the family jewels. Yeah. Prince Charles, we want you on the show, bud. We love you. Mean it. Stay here. We got more Go West coming up.
Excitement's building here at ringside. That kid Duracell still looks fresh. The Bruiser looking mean and angry out for round 9. He's still dancing. The Bruiser going after him. Oh, what a fight. But look at the kid come back, pouring it on. In his corner, Bruiser's pushed. The kid has plenty left for the final round.
Today's Duracell batteries keep punching into the final round because they're built to last even longer than the ones we made just a few years back.
You never touched them. No contest, Kurt.
Duracell. You can't top the comfort top.
Buongiorno. I love being in Italy. It reminds me so much of the old USA. With the deluxe bowling alleys, the high-rises, even drive-through restaurants. I myself am enjoying one of the true specialties of Italian cuisine, the New York Strip. Perfecto. Well, as they say in Italian, ciao. Beef, real food in Little Italy, New York.
The children of Romania. They live in desperation. No healthy food, no loving hugs. But there is hope inside, and you can take part in helping these children. Hello, I'm Channel 2 News anchor Julie Emry. This Sunday at 6, find out how you can make a difference in the life of a Romanian child. Help the children. Watch the Northwest Heroes Telethon for the Northwest medical teams going to Romania. Join us Sunday night at 6 on KATU Channel 2.
On the next Inside Edition, he designs machines that legally kill, machines that some say torture.
It would cause spasm in the vein, real terrible burning in the vein before it stopped the heart.
Is he who he says?
The allegations are that, in fact, he's not an engineer at all, and that may be misrepresenting his credentials.
He deals in death.
I very definitely think I'm being persecuted.
Inside Edition. On the inside, it's a whole different story.
Wednesday night at 7 on KATU Channel 2.
Hello, I'm Danny Glover. Literacy skills are passed on through families, parents who read to their children, nurture a love for books. But many Oregonians can't read. If you're one of them and need help, call Oregon's Literacy Line. If you can read, call the volunteer. We all need to read. Pass it on.
For information on literacy programs in Oregon and Southwest Washington, call 1-800-322-8715.
I got him. I got him right here. 2 crisp new $100 bills. I'll check with Mark, and the child of 10 can put this thing together. The Red Wagon, just a few seconds here. But you know, you could say that British pop duo Go West is going places. Their sophisticated sound, sophisticated charm, of course, have accelerated them to the top of the charts. So once again, get into it. Go West.
Everyone has one desire.
All right. Unbelievable, the energy they got and everything. Okay. Little energy attack, I'm sorry. Let's take a look. Mark, it looks like it's built to me. Does this look nice? Now, I couldn't put this thing together. I couldn't put this thing together. So, what was the hardest thing to do?
I'd say using the hammer during your laugh, but luckily I had a lot of chances.
Wait a minute, let me see. Using the hammer when
everyone was laughing, so I didn't make too much noise.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's a compliment. I'm sorry. So you had used all these tools, or did you not have to use the screwdriver, or the what?
This one.
You didn't have to use this one?
No.
All right. So anyway, I threw that in on purpose just to mess you up, because I don't want to spend $200 on you, but I think... so the wheels didn't wobble or anything? Let's see. Let's check it out. This comes off. How long do you think it took you to put it together?
I don't know, just a little while.
If you... Well,
half hour.
Half hour?
Yeah.
Child of 10 could put it together. Were the directions in English? No problem?
Yeah, pretty easy. Follow the numbers.
Mark, you're just a regular guy, I tell you what. I wish you was my daddy. See, what I'm doing, Mark, is I'm taking the wagon apart, so you have to put it back together again. And then half an hour. Hey, $200. All right. Yeah! Two crisp new $100 bills. Fantastic. We'll be right back. Mark, bring it all in one place, buddy. Welcome into the night. Stay here.
Okay, newspapers on top, cans on the bottom.
You bet you, Mom.
Remember when we just threw it all away and figured there was some big hole where the trash would disappear? Well, it hasn't. But take a look at this new Downy refill. I just pour it in, add water, and only throw away this. The refill costs less, too, for all that softness. But the best part is, I'm helping to make the future a little better for my kids.
New Downy Refill in April Fresh and Sunrinse Fresh. Less money, less waste.
This is not what you want in a shave. Now you've got the edge. This is the shave with 6 rich lubricants. This is the shave that reduces irritation. This is the shave. For less irritation, you've got the edge.
Winter weather plays a commanding role in all of our lives. So at Channel 2 News, we'll make sure you know what the weather is going to do. Rely on weathermen Jim Bosley, Jim Little, David Apple, and Matt Sofino. On Channel 2 News and throughout the day on KATU, we'll give you reports as often as necessary to keep you informed of the latest weather and road conditions. Apple, Bosley, Little, Sofino. For the most experience in forecasting Northwest weather, your family can count on the team spirit of Channel 2 News.
He grew up calling her aunt. She was really his mom.
I do regret giving him up, but he had a better life with them.
He called this woman mother.
I took Wayne when he was 12 hours old.
So now you want to know who your father is?
Yeah. I didn't expect it to remain a secret.
So you just now found out his last name here?
She's your mother, and you never knew it. On the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Wednesday at 4 on Channel 2.
Tomorrow, 2 brothers who grew up on opposite sides of the law.
He wants to put us out of business.
You're going against your own family?
Tell him I'm coming after him.
The Brotherhood, a drama special tomorrow.
stayed up late tonight. I'm glad you stayed up late, too. Thank you. While you've been in here, somebody's been out breaking into your cars in the parking lot. I want you to know that. We had somebody do that tonight. Thank you, Go West. Yes. They were so good. Got to get them back. Brian Robbins from Head of the Class. Super, Brian. Of course, Billy Bear and the Beaters. The beauteous Lisa Channing. God bless you. Remember, if you're going to drive, take the car. We'll see you next time into the night. Tomorrow night.
Hello? Anybody home? Listen, knuckleheads, this is your brain speaking. Your brain. And frankly, things are a little slow up here. I mean, can we use a computer? No. Have you gotten any job training? Going back to school? Read a book lately? No. What's going to happen to us? I don't even want to think about it.
Over 25 million American workers need to upgrade their skills.
Come on, lighten up. Use your brain. Just a thought.
You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
America's watching ABC.
In the spirit of the Northwest, here's what...
Hi, I'm Jillian Spencer, and I'm a writer for All My Children. If you can't read, get help. And if you can read, offer your help. And you can get information by calling the literacy line, 1-800-32...
A heartwarming gift by donating blood over the holidays. Donations usually decline in December, but the demand remains high. Call the American Red Cross for an appointment.
For weather reports you can trust, watch Jim Little on Channel 2 News.